Today we're going to be playing twos with my friend Sixtivs, who is also like a 2100, 2200 MMR player. We played a couple weeks ago on the channel and the video did really good. Like 6,500 views, 150 likes, my best video on the channel so far. I figured, hey, let's just run it back again. Me and him have like a combined hours of like 15,000, I think, like 15,000 hours combined, like each of us on the game. So who knows? We're gonna see if we can tackle some of these 1900 lobbies, get closer to 2K today. And yeah, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like and comment, and make sure to subscribe, man. Let's get those numbers up. Yeah, we'll go and get into the first game. All right, first game here we have Bryster and Fluent. Okay, so I have like a little bit of a story prepared for today. Before I get into it, I will say that this Fluent guy, I low-key have a little bit of beef with this guy. Fun fact. He is the only other person that I know that's near my rank who's also named Landon. It's spelled the exact same way. Sometimes he goes by Fluent, sometimes he goes by Landon. But we're gonna see how this game goes, man. Hopefully we knock him down a peg or two, too. Because if I end up lowering him, that's not good for me. That's not good for me. Starting off, that's also a pretty bad 50 for me. But yeah, anyways, to get into my story today, I figured I want to talk about my very first time I had to go to the emergency room. Okay. Gosh. Okay. It's a long story. It's a long story. But first off, we got to start off where it began. Now, this was 2019, my freshman year of high school. I think it was April. It was something like that. Yeah, I think it happened in April. But in March, I finally got something that I've been saving up for like years at this point. Like I was saving up for years to get this. Nice, good shot. Let's go, man. Thanks, Chick. I got my first PC. Now I got this PC from Best Buy. If y'all want to get a PC, build it yourself. All right, I'm telling y'all right now, build it yourself. I got this PC from Best Buy. I spent like $1,300 on it. Nah, it was so bad. It was 2019. But it was a 1060 with 16 gigabytes of RAM and an i7 8700K. Like, bro, it was actually so bad. I'm not gonna lie. It was such a bad computer for how much I spent on it. It was like 1,300. I just didn't know anything. I was a 14-year-old. Oh, we'll see. Oh, Six got it. But yeah, man. Now, I'd saved money for 3 years. This was like birthday money, Christmas money. I also got graduation money for graduating from 8th grade. Oh, he missed a shot. It's unlucky. So yeah, but long story short, I had used all of my money only on the PC. I couldn't afford a monitor. I couldn't afford a desk. I didn't get a desk. So yeah, all I had was a PC. Now, what I decided to plug the PC into was my my TV. I had a 48-inch TV that I used on Xbox for like the last, several years, like 3 or 4 years. This TV was 48 inches. I think it ran 50 FPS, and it had like lines going through it, like the heated lines. Yeah, long story short, it was pretty jacked up TV. But like I said, I didn't have an actual like desk to sit down at, put this PC at. Wait, oh, don't show. Oh no, we can't. Oh, I can't. Help me, teammate. Nice. But I didn't have an actual place to sit down at. And for a couple months before I was able to get like an actual desk and like move some things around in my room, I just sat it in the floor. I literally just sat it in the floor, put my TV in the floor, and I had one of those those seats that you put. He said, nice shot. Thanks, man. Thanks, Bryson. Thank you, bro. We got this. Yo, I don't know if he's mad or what, but I guess we'll take that. We'll take it. But I had one of those chairs, and I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but it was like a curved chair. It was like a chair curved like a C that would sit on the ground. It was like a rocker chair. It had like speakers in the back. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's like the chairs with the speakers that were always broken. Like you'd never find one that had fixed speakers. So I sat in that while I play Rocket League on that PC. Okay, we got this, right? I don't think he's got that. Honestly, that's not the best play for me, but he's not gonna be able to do anything with it. Six, you got that. So yeah, I was sitting in the floor. Beautiful shot. Let's go, man. And I would always do, like, I'd play games on it and stuff, but I'd also do my schoolwork on it. And I was a freshman in high school. They're doing a Landing Classic, by the way. Are we serious? Boring. Boring. I'd always do my schoolwork on it, though. And I was in this U.S. history class by the teacher whose name we called him Mr. Hall, bro. Shout out Mr. Hall. Oh my gosh, man. Yo, if we lose this game, I'm about to be mad. I'm actually about to be mad. We should never lose this game. He said, we got this. This is rock. Yo, he is mad. We're going to see how this goes. All right. Let me lock in just for a second here. And I get into my story. Let's get a goal here. These guys being toxic. Like, are we serious? Let's go 6. Right. Right. Let me just go and get into the next part of the story, though. So I'd always do my schoolwork on my PC, and we had a pretty big, like a lengthy essay due for this U.S. history class. And my mom was a teacher, so I was like, you know, it'd probably be a good idea if I got my mom to like proofread it before I submitted it. So I called my mom up, and keep in mind, I like, my room is relatively small, like compared to the other rooms of the house. So I only had like room for like, you know, a PC on the floor, a dresser, and my you know, my bed, which took up a majority of the space. And my PC is sitting like right next to the front door. So my mom's sitting in the floor, like right next to my bed, and she's looking at my essay. And that's a good one, by the way. We instantly get a forfeit. Let's freaking go, man. She's sitting on the floor, and I will go ahead and get into the next part in the next game. I'll see y'all in the next game. Okay, game number 2. We have Bryce and Fluid again. All right. We're doing a scrimmage today, I guess. But my mom's sitting on the floor, and right about this time, my clothes finish, like in the laundry. And it's like 11 o'clock at night, and she goes, hey, go get your clothes in the dryer, fold them, put them up. All right, so I go get my clothes, and I get like a big laundry basket, put all my clothes in this laundry basket. That's a good save, honestly. I should have scored that. Put all my clothes in this laundry basket. Oh, God. Please. Come on, 6. Nice. I start carrying them upstairs. And like I said, my mom is kind of in the way. She's on my computer, and I didn't want to interrupt her. I didn't want to interrupt her, like, looking at my essay. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to carry this, like, this basket of clothes on my bed, but get over my bed and start putting clothes in my dresser without interrupting her, because I didn't want to make her, like, stand up, get out the way. So I try to stand on my bed, and this is where it gets a little. This is where the ER part comes into play. So I try to step off my bed while having this, like, you know, this basket of clothes in my arms, and obviously I can't see because it's just such a fat basket of clothes. My foot gets caught in between the bed frame and the mattress. Ooh, nice. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful shot. But this guy is crashing out, by the way. This guy is full on crashing out. But my foot gets caught in between the bed frame and the mattress, and I fall to the ground. When I fall to the ground, I seen them try to do that Landing Classic again, man. That's what we're doing. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, sorry. I will never think I'm that guy again. Sorry, my bad. And I fall to the ground, and it turns out I dislocated my kneecap, bro. Dude, I talked to a couple people about how this feels, like how this, like what the feeling is kind of like. And essentially what happened was it felt like an out-of-body experience. My brother has also had this happen to him. This was after, obviously, the fact. This was like 5 years later that it happened to him. But he described it the exact same way it felt to me that day when it happened to me. And I've dislocated a couple different things like since then, but this is the first time this is the only time I ever went to ER about it, because I didn't know how to pop it back in place. But it felt like an out-of-body experience because my pain just went from 0 to 100 so fast. I didn't really understand like what happened. I look at my leg though, and it looks jacked up, bro. I thought I broke something. I instantly started screaming at mom, who's like right next to me, like, mom, I think I broke my leg, blah, 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 you know? And she was surprisingly calm. And oh my, okay, bro. Ooh, no, I can't. But she was surprisingly calm. And I look at her and I say, oh, please come here. Now we're good. I mean, we're up 2-0 and these guys are tilted. But she like starts calling for my dad. And my dad, of course, I'm sure he's freaking out. Here's his 14-year-old son. No, I just turned 15. I literally just turned 15. His 15-year-old son screaming like at 11 o'clock on a school night, talking about his leg. I'm sure he has probably the worst thoughts in the world of what just happened. And I'll never forget this, bro. My dad walks into the room. Oh, nah, that. He walks into the room, looks straight at my leg. I see his face get white and instantly turns around and walks right back out of the room. Like he didn't want to see it. Like it was that gross, right? And I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was my kneecap at the time. I thought it was my leg. I thought it was my full knee. And he goes, yeah, like, but like he turns around, but then of course he comes back in and we start deciding on what we need to do. Because fun fact about where I'm from is I live 45 minutes out from my closest grocery store. Now, if you don't know where I'm going with this, my closest emergency room is like 2 hours away. Like we have no idea what happened to my leg. It doesn't look like it's just a kneecap. It was very, very bad. Very, very bad. And we start like coming up like in our head, like, what do we need to do? Like, do we need to, you know, do we need to call an ambulance? We can't afford an ambulance. We're not going to call an ambulance. No, we're not doing that. God bless America, right? Ooh, okay, these guys are trolling. Oh, these guys are so tilted. I'd be tilted if I was losing the Landon too, though. No kizzy. And we get... Oh, he missed. But my dad was like, okay, well, we got to go somewhere. We can't just do nothing. So my mom has a bright idea of laying all the seats back down in her van. And she's going to put me in the back of her van. The 6'2" scrawny kid with his knee dislocated. But how are we going to get me down there? Because I'm upstairs. I'm up 2 flights. Well, 1 flight of stairs. Our car's in the basement. So, like, we're trying to get to the basement. I live in the upstairs. And I can't walk. Fun fact, I can't walk on a dislocated leg. So... my dad grabs a hold of me and let me tell y'all this. Let me just like try and emphasize how scared I was. One, my knee is dislocated, right? My dad is in socks, like fuzzy white socks from Fruit of the Loom. Fantastic shot. Let's go. Good win from us. 2-0 today. Very different, right? Very different. My dad is in fuzzy white socks and he grabs his kid with his knee dislocated and picks him up. And he's walking to, dude, I'm awkward to carry, especially when I'm holding my knee like this, right? And he's trying to carry me downstairs in his fuzzy white socks, bro. Guys, when he hits, our stairs are made of carpet. So I was scared he was going to slip down these stairs and I was going to jack up everything. I thought it was going to hurt so bad. But he takes it really careful. It probably takes him a solid 10 minutes to get down 13 stairs. I'm not trolling. Like he's taking every step, 1 step at a time. Very careful. Don't make me move my leg. It hurts, man. It hurts. It hurts so bad. we get we get down the stairs though, and then that's where I see my brother. My brother is what, in 5th grade at the time? He's not in 5th or 6th grade at the time. And he's peeking around the corner of like our living room, and he looks at my leg and he starts crying. Bro, why is you crying? Right? Why is you crying? Bro, I'm the one hurting. Bro's, no, he's crying because I'm making such a ruckus, right, in the living room. Just because, you know, it hurts so bad. We eventually get myself in the back of the van, though. Okay? And we start going, why am I not getting the game, by the way? Can we talk about that for a second? Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? I get in the back of the van, and we start making our trek to the emergency room. Keep in mind, it is 2 hours. Don't worry, my dad obeyed all and every traffic law. Got to the ER in about an hour and a half. And we kind of just tell the person there, like, because like, there's a person, we're like, hey, our kid is, his leg is dislocated. We can't exactly walk him into the emergency room, right? So what are we gonna do? They get me like a little wheelchair, okay? Little wheelchair. And keep in mind, I hadn't moved in like 2 hours. My knee is swollen up by this point. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. I didn't want to get up, and I was scared because I knew it was gonna hurt, man. I knew it was gonna hurt. My dad kind of sits me. Oh, so we got Pyros and Aethers in. All right, we'll see how this goes, man. We get my dad to pick me up and put me in this wheelchair. When I get in the wheelchair. Going for a Spanish first play of the game? Yeah, you're a dork. All right, Ed. Get myself in the wheelchair. And takes us to our room. Like, wheels me to my room. And I remember, bro, the nurse, he was like, hey, if you can't get him into the bed, it's no biggie. We'll have a couple people come help you. But if you want to try and go ahead and get him in the bed, go ahead, right? And my dad was like, well, I mean, we might as well go get you in the bed, right? Like, you know, so you don't have to keep holding your thing. Hey, that's the worst mistake I made, bro. Let me tell y'all right now. If y'all are offered help to get put when you're dislocated at the emergency room, I advise you take it, okay? Now, I'll give it to my dad, man. He tried his best, okay? He picks up his 6'2" scrawny little son, and he puts me to the bed. And now like, he's straining, right? And he's having to lean over. He's leaning over, like, carrying 160 pounds, and he gets about an inch from the mattress, bro. An inch from the mattress, bro. He goes like this. He just drops me, bro. He just drops me. Guys, I'm telling y'all, that might have been the worst I've ever heard. How many Spanishes are these guys gonna go for, bro? Actually, these kids are straight dorks, bro. Yo, that's 2 Spanishes. These guys are dorks, by the way. But he just drops me, okay? So my knee just hurts. It like, basically what happened is my knee kind of like popped up and down. So like, I think I tore like some sort of tendon, probably is what happened. But I instantly am in agonizing pain for about 30 seconds. It hurts so bad. I'm like hollering in the emergency room. And then it eventually like subsides a little bit. So it subsides after like 30 seconds. It does hurt really bad, but like I finally got myself to stop yelling. Oh, gosh, man. So I'm sitting in there in the emergency room, and it's probably like 1 a.m. by this point. It's like 1 or 2 in the morning. And we're just trying to figure out what I need to do. And I'm starting to feel delirious because, one, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. My leg is hurting. Like, I've been holding my breath for about 2 hours just because, like, you know, I don't want to hurt myself. Kind of like bracing, like, for any kind of bump on the road. And oh my gosh, that am I now? Okay, good save. But they eventually hit me with this medicine, and I tell you what, man, I think this is the only time I've been medically intoxicated. All right, it's the only time I've been intoxicated, and it was medically. All right, don't do drugs, kids. But they like kind of shoot something up my nose. I think it's like a painkiller or something, and it helps it hurt not as. Damn, bro, who is we playing? The Spanish Legends and then Aetherson. All right, bro. I bet, bro. I bet. I mean, sure, bro. You guys can have it. If you want it that bad, you can have it. But I'm sitting in the like emergency room, so, and I'm just kind of waiting for them to like, dude, like, they have to get like they have to get an X-ray of my knee, guys. That hurts so bad. Them getting an X-ray of my knee because they're like trying to straighten it out, bro. It don't work that way. It hurt. And oh my gosh, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this is so annoying. Guys, we're playing the biggest dorks of 2s today. My gosh, what is this? I just kind of drove into them. It's okay, I mean, but I hurt myself getting the X-ray, and but eventually they found out, okay, it's actually just, oh my gosh, we cannot score nothing, dude. We find out in the X-ray it's my kneecap that's dislocated, and the doctor comes in after like 8 hours. This is like 9 or 10 in the morning, and he says to it, he goes, so hey, it turns out it's your kneecap. We didn't realize because it's the second worst one we have seen. Guys, the worst one they had seen, I asked them or I think my parents asked them or something like that. Some dude had their kneecap all the way in the back of their leg, like where where if you know what I'm talking about, like their kneecap was in the back of their leg. But they said mine was the second worst one they had seen. So I mean, dude, I guess I just got really lucky, man. I got really blessed with some crazy genetics to let that happen, I guess. Ooh, there we go. This is gonna be a really hard game to come back from, but we'll try. Oh, I needed that. I needed that demo, buddy. I can't lie. But I'll never forget, bro. Like they walk in and there's one nurse that says they're gonna like straighten my knee out at the same time the person is pushing my kneecap, and they both do it at the exact same time. Guys, I sat there for 9 hours, got x-rays, took all this medicine just for them to do a 5-second procedure to pop it back in place. Guys, I was so annoyed, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Now I was looking a little delirious, right? But we left at probably like 10 or 11 in the morning. Oh no, is that not in? It's not. We got 30 seconds. This is not gonna be a win, unfortunately. We're taking a beating this last game. I'll be real, guys. Hey, look. Hey, if they want to go for kickoff strats and all that, hey, they can have it, bro. It's all right. I'm gonna be hitting 2K very soon. We're all good. But they sent us on the way home. I have to wear, like, I'm using crutches for like the next like 3 months just because apparently my quads shut down. Because I don't know, guys. I don't know. It was a rough. But I mean, yeah, that was pretty much the whole story about my the emergency room. I'm trying to think of what else happened. Like, there really wasn't much other than that. It just like, I don't know, man. I'm sure y'all have some funky ER stories. I'd love to hear some, by the way. Hey, look, yeah, y'all should tell me some, bro. If y'all ever want to see more Twos content, you should make sure to follow me on Twitch, Landon_RL, man. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to drop a sub and like. We're gonna lose this game 2-4. Now, if we didn't get kickoff shouted on, it's probably a game. That's all good. It's all good. They wanted it more than we did. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna wrap it up for me. The terrible ER story, man. Let's see what elo these guys were. 2100, 1950. All right. But yeah, man. If you like this video, just like yapping about a story, playing Twos with a buddy, drop a like. Let me know in the comments what y'all thought. And make sure to subscribe, man, if you made it this far. But yeah, man. Without further ado, we'll see y'all next time. Have a fantastic rest of y'all's week.